The leadership of the People's Forum were of the view that it is not right to single out one man as behind current economic challenges. They explained that there is an economic team duly headed by the Vice President, Papa Kwesi Emisa Arthur, who is working hard to reduce the impact of the crisis the economy is witnessing by collaborating with the cabinet. They criticized that heaping the blame of the economic challenges on the finance minister was rather unfortunate. The leadership emphasized that as far as the whole economic team has not been disbanded, Seth Tekbe alone shouldn't be singled out. The spokesperson of the members of the People's Forum, Clement Amole, stated that the dismissal of the finance minister will not put the economy back on track, neither will the appointment of a new one solve the current economic challenges.
Our economy is still in its elementary stage of virtually no value addition, save for the efforts by the service industry to circumvent this status quo. Ghana's economy needs to be transformed into semi-secondary economy where natural resources that were hitherto exported in their raw forms are given a certain level of value addition to attract more foreign exchange, technology transfer, and a general sense of industry and commerce. The fluctuations on the world market of trade in resources such as gold, cocoa, timber, and etc., which we export in raw forms, have proven to be the bane of our current predicament. Now, we're looking at the exchange rate now. Now, the situation appeared to have worsened when the Ghana cedi began its nosedive against the major foreign currencies as a result of the sudden decline in the price of these commodities that I mentioned above. The depreciation of the local currency exposed a lot of critical weaknesses of the economic model we are currently operating in the country. Importantly, the exchange rate is a significant component of utilities and petroleum product prices. Now, this means that the rapid depreciation of the local currency will require us all to pay more for basic goods and services in this country, a situation that the current administration has realized, and through the stewardship of the economic management team have advised short to medium term measures to cushion the effects on the larger foreign exchange circulation in a bid to ultimately stimulate stability.
Another member of the forum, Prince Kasim, noted that Ghana's economy had been in bad shape for a long time.
The Ghanaian economy began to experience a slowdown in 1964. Growth was turbulent during much of the period after the mid-1960s and only began to stabilize by 1984. There have been several years of negative growth, and these were often years that saw changes in government and often with explosive policy changes or reversals. The lowest ever growth of -14% was experienced in 1975, coinciding with the oil price shock as well as a policy reversal from a market-oriented stance to an inward-looking protectionist regime.
Later in an interview, BTA News sought to find out more about the fundamental problems the economy was facing and the areas that needed to be addressed at the National Economic Forum.
The fundamental problem in the economy is what we should be looking at solving. It's not about changing the person, but if you can change 1,001 ministers, but if the basic problems are not solved, it won't work. So we are saying that the policies that this man is putting in place, the fiscal discipline in the economy is really yielding fruit. But it's going to create some level of discomfort for people. So obviously those people will call for his removal. Now when we remove him, another minister comes, he also wants to tighten the belt and plug all the holes, the leakages and things in the system. People are very uncomfortable, remove him, then you remove him. So we are saying the president should not respond to pressure. He should only remove him when he is convinced that his minister has done his best and want to remove him.